What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live for Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Tuesday, the last day of June, the last day of Gay Pride Month, thank God. And we're ready for July. Jay, how you doing today with your fucking Snoopy hat?
It's patriotic, man. July 4th is coming. Celebrate America. I'm looking forward to watching Young Washington in the theater. I heard a lot of good things about that movie. It should be fun. June is over. You're right. It's hot. And did you know there is a report out that Paris is blaming America for their heat wave because of our use of air conditioning. So the politicians have come out and they have said that it's America's fault. It's unbelievable, but here we are.
As always, the French can get fucked. All right.
And people are like, I don't believe it. I just want to share it.
I did see an article about it. Yeah.
There it is right there. Paris official blames Americans as their air conditioning for Europe heat wave that killed 1,300 people.
Yeah, and just to be clear, this is not a statement from the country of France. This is one retarded woman, right? One retarded woman who is blaming America for it. Who looks very French, by the way, extraordinarily French. But yeah, spoiler alert: some years it's hotter than others. Like some summers it's hotter than others. Some winters it's colder than others. It was an extremely cold winter here in Florida. And now it's a hot summer. Weird how that works.
It is very odd. But I don't know. I feel like because of that report, I feel like turning the AC down a couple notches just to celebrate. Maybe I'll finally hit that 72.
I mean, I just had to pay my electric bill, so I don't feel like doing it today.
Maybe July 4th we'll celebrate with some cold temperatures. Man, King's Advisors in my chat said that he sets his AC at 64. 64, dude. I was like, that's impossible. Like, what are you paying $1,200, $1,500 a month?
I mean, that seems a little like a tad excessive. I almost wouldn't want that during the summer because honestly, it will make it so bad when you go outside, Yeah. Like the difference between walking outside when it's 71 degrees in my house and walking out to fucking 98 and 100% humidity. That's bad enough, right? That difference is 64.
It's freezing. Also, Tree Bear made you into something pretty. I don't know. I said I would show you so you could just give your honest take.
RK Bison. We got a little crossover going on here.
Yeah.
I mean,
but your partner though, like your Pokemon partner.
I mean, I'll take Mewtwo. Mewtwo's a fucking badass. I really like Mewtwo mostly because he hates everybody. He hates humanity. He thinks they're fucking useless, waste of time, waste of life. And I agree. I'm on Team Mewtwo in that movie. I was rooting for Mewtwo in that movie. I walked out sad that Mewtwo, ended up coming to some sort of understanding or whatever. I wish that he would have taken over the world. Enslaved people, enslaved Pokemon, our supreme leader Mewtwo.
All right, so you like that one. So True Bear did you good.
Yeah. I like that one.
Since I don't know anything about Pokemon, can you rate mine?
Slowpoke?
Can you rate mine? Let's see. I'll show you. No, I didn't get him.
You got Marowak? All right.
It's all right.
You got a little Marowak action, huh?
I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, your Punisher. That's cool. Look at Game back there.
Pretty neat.
Pretty
neat. Little crossover.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. All right, just checking.
Marowak's like whatever.
Yeah. Just for honorable mention, we won't show them all. Like you see them on Twitter. That's Johnny's. Just
fucking ditto.
Just for honorable mention.
So funny enough, Jay. So I'm gonna everyone really cares, obviously. Everyone really cares about me opening Pokemon cards and everything. There's no one that'll be like, don't talk about that. I'm going to do that stream tonight. Usually I do it on Thursday. We're going to be out of town on Thursday. We're going to go on a little trip. So I'm going to reschedule that. We're going to reschedule that. It's going to happen tonight. 9 p.m. tonight on RK Outpost Live. We're going to be ripping packs. And unfortunately, I might have used up all my luck already because, Jay, today I went downstairs, went to go make my coffee. And as I was waiting for the coffee to boil up on the stove there, I looked and I had some packs. And I'm like, I might as well just open one right now. Open one, pulled the chase card for Chaos Rising, pulled the Greninja SIR. Just like that. I was really stoked, but at the same time, I probably should have saved that for stream. So, God dang it.
Maybe you'll get luckier. We'll see.
I mean, I think that I have way better luck not on stream than on stream. But I'm very excited. I was very excited to get it though.
Oh, that's good.
Now I have 2 of them now. So that means this one might be gradable. So I might grade this one, maybe trade the other one. But yes.
That's awesome.
I opened one and it worked out.
So tonight, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. RK Outpost Live. I'll open some packs because I won't be able to do it on Thursday.
Who knows what we're going to be doing on Thursday?
I honestly don't know.
I know that's what people are like. Jay, you're heading to Washington. I was like, yeah, but I don't know what we're doing. I literally don't know. Filled out a bunch of forms. Got it all set. They said wear a suit. Okay. Got a suit. That's all I know.
I was getting mine all picked out and ready to go today, Jay. I think I'm just gonna go basic black, you know.
Yeah, same. I'm just a basic baddie. That's it.
Basic black.
Well, but what's the tie color? Tie. Wait. What is the tie color? Little autism crept in there. So
wait. Autism is why you can't speak?
Or dyslexia. Things? Take your pick.
I've got like a real bold red tie I could wear. I've got a real bold blue tie I could wear. I think the advice was given maybe not be quite so loud and maybe just a little more subdued. I've got a nice light blue tie I think I'll wear. So I think that's what we're doing. Black suit, white shirt, light blue tie.
I'm going with a purple tie. I want to make a statement, but not a big one. All right. So I'm going to go with purple.
It's going to be July by the time we get there, not June. You know that, Jay.
Yeah, but it's purple. It's not pink.
Okay.
Dark. Man, you'll see. Purple and black. Purple and black like checkered.
Chris Gore is here. Check my latest X post, Ryan. It's about Supergirl. Chris, by the way, congratulations, brother. Chris just up and gets married.
I know, just regular or casually say, "Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I just got married."
Yeah, where's my invite, Chris? You don't think I would have liked to get drunk at your wedding? Just an excuse to get drunk? Come on.
Oh.
But congratulations, Chris.
Yeah, brother. He looks happy. I see his tweet.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Nice picture of the lady bending over there, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, this poor AMC worker, you just got an ass shot of her. On Monday at an AMC theater, I witnessed a worker taking apart the Supergirl stand to put the remains in the trash after the first weekend. Did not last long, did it?
Got your thumb in the picture there.
Chris is he's pointing at this worker's ass.
You know what's crazy? Usually there is, I don't know about this AMC, but I know the theaters that the 3 theaters that I'm used to going to, usually like those stands that they have, there's a waiting list for almost all of them. Because I would always ask for certain ones.
Yeah, people want to buy them.
They're just like, yeah, no, like this one's been claimed already. There's a waiting list. Once a movie goes out, we let the waiting list people know and everything. I put my name on the list for the Disney Springs one. Never have I gotten an email or a text or anything. So either I'm on the bottom, and like the first 5 people just claim them every time. I mean, I don't know. They might have called and said, "You want the Supergirl one?" I'd probably say no. But you never know what they might have.
It's also going to be like depending on where you are and stuff. So the Disney Springs AMC here is legitimately one of the busiest theaters in the country. So both Universal City Walk and AMC Disney Springs, those consistently are in the top 5, top 6, top 7. Yeah. They are like some of the busiest ones.
It's the theaters I go to.
Yes. So, I mean, I think for Supergirl, they were the biggest ones too. Let me think. How should I search for this?
I didn't know that.
Let me think. Which theaters had the most revenue for Super? You've seen those reports that come out, right?
Yes. That's wild right here in Orlando. I'm sure like New York and others are probably up there where the greater population would be. I do hear tales like Mo Zamboni lives in a town where he has a theater that no one ever goes to. So like no matter what movie's playing, it's always empty. So it's just, I guess you just get lucky, right?
Yeah, so like here's a list of them: AMC Lincoln Square, AMC Burbank, AMC Empire New York, AMC Universal City Walk LA, AMC Disney Springs Orlando. Those are like typically right up there near the top. So.
Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's a huge theater, and there's a fuck ton of people that are always there. So, and that's one of the reasons, right? When we do this thing every time a movie comes out where you'll see screenshots from different people in different areas of the country that are like, look, no one's interested in this, or look, it's completely sold out, as if that's indicative necessarily of what the entire country is going to do. And sometimes it's not. Like, even for movies that come out and are massive failures, oftentimes when you look at the first couple showings at AMC Disney Springs, it's pretty packed, because it's a very popular theater to go to.
The Springs Theater has 2 entrances. One of them is a red carpet entrance where they have like whatever like they're trying to promote. They have a big red carpet. They want people to take pictures and videos with a big backdrop like they would have on a normal red carpet, and you go in. And then on the other side, like this massive area, there's another entrance that's kind of a quieter entrance that you could still, go into. So, and they also have one of their biggest theaters in there. You got to like climb a flight of steps. Like it's got like a balcony. If you've ever been to that one in Disney Springs, it's crazy.
Probably. I don't know. But yeah, Disney Springs, and they usually use that to promote whatever their newest thing is. So I'm sure there's Toy Story stuff out there right now.
Yes.
Right. And they try to make it a thing. So
it's huge. They even had the characters out there for the theater.
Woody and Buzz.
Yes.
I bet they were more popular than Jesse.
They probably just put them in a bus. They probably finished up their work at Hollywood Studios, put them in a bus and said, "We need you to stand around here for a little bit longer for the movie."
Alex Aerocave for $2. Taco Tuesday, Meta PC RK Outpost, Drunk 3PO. Shout out, Alex. Vlad the Man. Hello, you like Thai food? It's so good. I haven't had a ton of Thai food.
Yeah,
the very few dishes I have, I've liked, but I just haven't had a ton. I would like to go to Thailand someday and have a bunch of Thai food. I think that'd be great. Snacks for $5. Me and some others call it Memorial Month. We look up and remember one military person each day who never came home. There you go. I've heard Patriot Month. I've heard America Month. I've heard stuff like that before. But yeah, we are closing out June, getting ready for July. Thank you, Snacks. Cable Watson. Jay, if you're ever bi-curious, let me know. I love bears.
Oh, man. I'm good. I'll just squash that right now. I don't climb any coconut trees, man, or banana trees, anything like that.
No coconut trees,
No,
huh?
just peaches.
Sith Lord Kratos says, as someone who currently works at AMC in Disney Springs, you fuckers need to go somewhere else. I don't go there. Just saying it's very busy.
You never see me there? I'm there all the time. Say hi. Where do you work? Can you give me a free ticket? Free food?
If he works at the AMC in Disney Springs, I don't know if he has free Disney tickets.
No, tickets to the movies.
I don't know how that works. Oh, free ticket to the movie? He's going to get let in the back door to go see something? Yeah, I typically don't go to the AMC Disney Springs because it's such a hassle. I don't even go to the Universal one, even though I like going to Universal City Walk more, and it's less of a hassle to go there. I normally just go to one where I just fucking pull up, walk in the theater, watch my shit, complain about all the black loud people around me, and walk out, you know?
I hear you.
You know? Zero. Kinnell, no.
Little Wonder Woman reference.
Thanks.
Shout out Yellow Flash. See you in the chat.
What's up, Flash? Spike Fish Network for 2. It's probably all the I'm a Grant's farting. Oh, the immigrants farting? Yeah. You're bringing in fucking immigrants like cattle up there. You know, a lot of mouth breathers, too. A lot of low IQ fucking retards. Maybe we should say that.
Did you say mouth breathers?
Yeah. They're bringing in fucking sub-Saharan IQs in there. You know what I mean? They're not sending their best. So, just saying.
Also, thanks for asking me out on a date, even though I'm not gay. That is kind of kind.
To be fair, I don't think he was asking on the date. He just wants to fuck.
Oh, well, no.
Spirian for 199. Thank you for the super sticker, Spirian. Chris Coran, Ryan, try to have a better time at south of the border.
I bet we won't even stop.
It was pretty rough last time.
I'll just have to fake it that I got to go to the bathroom. We'll see.
Bro, we couldn't find the bathroom last time. I had to piss by the dumpster. So even if you did say, I really got to pee, Jeremy, let's stop here. I don't know if it's worth stopping there. I had to piss by a fucking dumpster like a homeless person.
It made it in the vlog and it was a highlight.
I couldn't hold anymore, man.
That was like too, because
that was like one of those 90-second pisses, you know?
Peed on a restaurant like that I used to eat at.
I wish.
When I was a kid. I was like, what happened to this restaurant, man? Oh,
we're looking all around. Nothing's open. Everything's closed. Like, I can't get in any of these places. I'm like, I have to just fucking piss. And it's not even like this is a dumpster back behind a big building, just for the record. This is a dumpster that's just in the middle of a big parking lot, kind of out in the open. But there's really nobody around. I just walked up by the dumpster and, you know.
Yeah. When you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah. Especially when there's no one around. Tiggs, Ryan, you have said your house is cluttered. I can help you move that stuff. You are one of the last people I would ever want anywhere close to my fucking house, Tiggs, because you drive me fucking insane with your stupid super chats. So no, I don't need your help to make my house less cluttered. Okay? No.
See, I think the same thing. I think Tiggs just wants to have a little action with you.
Yeah, I mean, there is probably like a number greater than 0 of gay dudes in the chat who want to fuck us, Jay. So it is disturbing. I feel like we've been homophobic enough. We should have deterred you by now. Nicholas Gore for $2. I didn't get an invite to Chris's wedding either. That is racist as fuck, Nick. Brother from another mother can't even get the invite. Super Frandeman, ever cover the Millie Alcock interview when asked who'd Supergirl go clubbing with, and she said her cousin because it would be fun to spike his drink? Oof.
I missed that one.
To be fair to Millie Alcock, she got confused about the franchises. She thought it was, she thought she was still House of the Dragon, Song of Ice and Fire, Westeros, Targaryens. Perfectly fucking acceptable, you know, in that universe. SBZ, I ain't gay no more. I am delivered. Frank Gore. Thanks, SBZ. Glosser can leap tall buildings in a single bound, but can't break even at the box office. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the lowest superhero opening of all time. Well, it is not the lowest superhero opening of all time. We should at least say that. It's very, very bad, for the record. There's a little movie called Madam Web that came out not that long ago that opened worse than Supergirl. However, in the grand scheme of things, when you look at all these movies that have come out over the years, even as much as Marvel and DC has struggled, even some things that have done so horrifically bad, Supergirl easily is one of the biggest disappointments that they've ever seen. And now, Jay, we are starting to see the blame game out in force for Supergirl. Now, we thought when we talked about this yesterday, Supergirl had opened to $38 million domestically and $68.5 million globally. That was bad enough, quite frankly. However, it's gotten even worse. It just keeps getting worse and worse for Supergirl. So not only did domestic total get down to about 37 million when the actuals came out, but worldwide, it is getting annihilated. They thought it was going to be at $30 million internationally. Comes in at 25.5. Supergirl box office numbers get even worse as actual shows smaller opening than reported. This is a $62 million opening, Jay. $62 million.
People just do not care, man. They do not care about this character or this film. They just do not care.
And, you know, the trades are starting to run with these things. How Supergirl ran into kryptonite at the box office. Superman's cousin to lose $125 million. That is
probably a little more, no?
It's going to be way more. To put it in perspective, Supergirl with its opening is on pace to be lucky to hit $150 million worldwide. Genuinely be lucky to hit $150 million. So let's just take that as what they're going to do. $150 million worldwide. You know what? Let's be nice to them, Jay. Let's assume that there's a big push and it actually makes it up to 200 million. Not going to happen. No chance in hell after this opening that happens, after these reviews, after the audience rejection. But let's just say, for sake of argument, to be nice to Warner Brothers, that it gets to $200 million worldwide. Warner Brothers will get about $100 million from that. Unfortunately for them, they have spent $300 million making this movie. $186 million production budget, somewhere between 100 and 125 million marketing. So they have 300 million, maybe plus, wrapped up in this. It's going to lose 200 million for them. Easily we'll lose $200 million for fucking DC. And we are now in the blame game era. And even the trades, Variety is saying, you know who's failing? Hollywood's failing. Yeah. Hollywood is failing when it comes to these female superhero movies. Why does Hollywood keep failing the female superheroes? A lot of other people, you know who they're blaming, Jay?
Chuds?
The men.
The men, yeah.
It's men's fault, Jay. New York Times blames misogyny after Supergirl crashes at the box office. What did Supergirl executives have to say when it came to like backlash and stuff? Supergirl or DC executives, Peter Safran, I believe, we were surprised by the ferocity of the backlash and its reach, believing the culture had evolved past that point, that sort of campaign, talking about the misogynistic toxicity towards Millie Alcock, right? You've got articles like this. Supergirl didn't fall. She burned up entering the manosphere. And this thumbnail is just full of Gary from Nerdrotic thumbnails.
I know.
Everywhere. Supergirl opened this weekend to disastrous box office numbers, but his fate would seal long before that. And it has very little to do with the quality of the film or the performance of the cast. Now, even within this article, ironically, as you can see, highlighted by My Nerdy Home, it isn't just easily intimidated conservative men only, as plenty of female content creators gleefully joined in at the incessant crepe hanging over the last few months, proving that it isn't just the guys who are capable of manufacturing misogyny. So let me get this straight. Your theory is that misogynistic men are why this failed, that men are the reason it failed. But also, female content creators also dislike this property, also don't like this movie, also had bad things to say about it. But that's just internalized misogyny from women. You know what? Maybe people just don't like the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance of that, Jay? That maybe it's not a hate campaign, maybe it's not organized, maybe it's not the manosphere. The manosphere, you're talking about Gary from Nerdrotic as part of the manosphere. This is a man who has approximately 2,500 toys behind him in his videos. And you are now claiming that Gary is part of the manosphere. Yeah. That's interesting. Go ahead, Jay.
Check your Twitter DMs. I'll show you why men actually showed up. I don't know if we're allowed to show this on stream, but the truth is the women didn't show up at all.
Oh yeah,
and that's the thing. Like that, we had a woman's movie. I think Jeremy was tweeting about this too. Like The Devil Wears Prada 2. Women showed up for that film.
Yes,
and they came to support that film, and that film did well enough, I guess, for what it's worth. So women do show up to films if you make a good movie for them to watch. But we've said this a million times before. Supergirl was always intended for the male audience. It's just in the comic books, it's like it's the guys that bought the Supergirl comics, not so much the women.
Yeah, the reason these female superhero movies keep failing are because they're continuing to try to make them for young women who are the least likely people to fucking care about it, right? Men is your predominant audience for comic books, for comic book movies, for superhero movies. It is men. That is your audience that is going to show up in droves for the most part to support it. Even when you don't make a movie for them, they're still going to be the ones that are interested in it.
Yeah.
And this is a movie that was targeted towards young women, specifically Gen Z women, and they didn't show up. 65% of the audience was old, over 25, and 59% was male.
Yeah.
Even in the movie where you desperately tried to tell everybody it's not for you men, this is for the girls. Come on. And now, even though men were the ones who did show up for the movie, you're blaming men for it failing. Why don't you blame women for not supporting other women? Why don't you blame women for not coming and supporting these things that are made for them? Why is it men that you're having to fucking blame for everything when you make something that is specifically like targeted not at them? It's fucking ridiculous. And
yeah.
Like, look, Wonder Woman, pretty big fucking success, right? Is it the best movie? Maybe not the best movie, but it was fairly well received. Men liked it. Some women liked it. Did well at the box office. Wonder Woman 84, however, took a slightly different tone, didn't it? Wonder Woman 84 with Patty Jenkins getting to do whatever the fuck she wanted and making a movie that is maybe more for the girls instead of the guys. Didn't exactly work out very well. Didn't get across the same way. And so many of these properties that continue to try to make comic book movies for girls and young women, they fail because they're trying to capture an audience that isn't interested in their shit.
100%. You can say the same thing about Star Wars.
Yes.
That's what
this is what you're talking about, right, Jay?
Some guy that Ryan, you could have taken that picture and gotten 2 million impressions on that.
I guess.
Even though Supergirl is underperforming the box office, Supergirl fans can't get enough of the AMC exclusive collectible 3D cup.
I guess you can get the cup if you want. But it's the same thing, right? You don't have to like Supergirl, but writing a sexist review just makes you gross. You know what makes you gross? Working for the Mary Sue. Because you probably got hairy fucking armpits. You probably smell like shit. You're probably half trans already. Like that makes you gross, actually. This woman, leave her alone, complaining that more male critics have reviewed this movie than female critics. As if anything is stopping female critics from reviewing it, as if that's anyone's fucking fault. Like, as if somehow, some way, there are people that are preventing female critics from reviewing this thing. No one's preventing women from going to this. No one's preventing women from reviewing it, but they're not fucking interested in it. How many times do we have to tell you this shit to get it through your thick fucking skulls? Like, women are not showing up for this shit. Stop blaming men. Stop blaming men for rightfully complaining when something is dog shit and when they're taking something from a universe that you are the core fan base of and they're trying to get a different audience and then blaming the audience that they betrayed for not showing up. It's insane.
But you're right. They have to use these talking points because they don't know where to put the blame. Even though we know where to put the blame, you put the blame in a bad movie and everyone that was part of making it, but they have built such a crazy audience of this progressive movement that they can't do that. They can't do that, or their crazy audience, like the Mary Sue and others, like they'll lose people. It's such a weird way to live your life. But good luck.
I ain't gonna wish them luck. Fuck them.
I meant that very sarcastically, but yeah.
All right. Just wanted to be clear. I wish none of these women luck.
Yeah.
Especially not ones that work at the Mary Sue. Well, hold on. I do wish them luck in their next attempt. You know? You can get it done this time. What is it? Down the street, not across the road? Is that right?
I have no idea.
Good luck on your next attempt, Mary Sue writers. I do wish them luck.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I've only heard. Super Frandaman, as Pride ends today, roast me in chat as figs. Super Frandaman, you actually have a transgender person as your profile picture.
Yeah.
Now that is a transgender person that as jerked off to thinking about trans titties. Nevertheless, you have a trans person in your profile picture. I'm so glad that the month of June is almost done. And quite frankly, like we shit on Pride Month. This Pride Month was not nearly as obnoxious as they have been.
No.
Like it's not nearly obnoxious as it has been because it is so increasingly unpopular. Look, one of the problems in the world today is that there are so many people who have grown accustomed to being perpetual victims, but they no longer have anything to actually be victimized about, right? Whether it's women, whether it's black people, whether it's gay people, like you're used to acting like you're oppressed or don't have rights that all of the other people you have, right? There's no fucking equality you need to fight for. Whether you succeed or fail is on your own merits at this point, but you're so used to living in a world where you are perpetual victims that you have to find a way to be victimized. And people are just fucking sick and tired of it. They are. I'm not really roasting you in chat, but fuck you, you're queer. How about that? How about that? Anyway. Chuck for 199. Wart. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Wart. Beardo's biggest fan. Look at that. For $1.
Elected official right there.
I didn't know she knew who Beardo was. Jay's favorite restaurants, 7-Eleven, Racetrack, Circle K, and Shell.
You even got Ryan to laugh on that one. As long as they have chicken, it's probably up there. Yeah. Gas station chicken is one of the greatest American inventions ever. If you can find it at the right
I'm not
place.
a huge fan of gas station chicken. I mean, I'll eat plenty out of a gas station, though.
Yeah.
I will say
I got to tell you, man, 7-Eleven has kind of fallen off a little bit.
7-Eleven Japan, bro. No fall off there. 7-Eleven Japan's amazing. 7-Eleven, Lawson's, Family Mart in Japan. You don't even have to go out of your way because they're on every fucking corner. But yes.
Do they have workers in there or is it all automated?
Workers.
Okay.
They got workers.
I love a Buc-ee's and a Wawa. Great gas stations with great food.
I went to a Wawa the other day, actually. I went to Wawa. I got a big pizza sub. You know what I'm talking about? They do
yeah. I've had those.
Pepperoni, mozzarella, the pizza sauce on. I got one of the big pizza subs from there. And I ate it while driving.
Now that's impressive.
I didn't make a mess. It was so good.
That's impressive.
And last night I had Jersey Mike's, actually. I've been having a lot of sandwiches lately for some reason. Craving sandwiches. Godzilla's greaser. I take pride in helping Supergirl fail.
You misogynist. Shame on you.
Snacks. M. Alcock, Supergirl, impotent at the box office. M. Alcock. Thank you, Snacks. Krog Base underperforming like Smelly Alcock at an IQ test. Oof. Oof. Queen Disparu.
Whoa.
Fancy a bowl of water for the eat. Fancy a bowl of water for the eat.
Crikey.
What? Isn't Crikey Australian?
Yeah. So I was like, what?
Fancy a bowl of water for the eat. As hard as I try, I'm telling you, I have attempted an English accent over and over and over and over again, repeatedly. And I feel like I can't nail it. I don't know why. I'm just really bad at it.
It also sounds like you're in deep pain when you do it. Because you got to like hit it from a different pit of your stomach to hit that. Whoa. What?
Whoa. No, it's whoa.
Yeah. Do you see yourself? You look like a cat about to throw up. Like a cat about to throw up a hairball when you say that.
I'm trying to put my all into it.
I appreciate that.
Trying to put my all into it. But thank you, Queen Disparu. Queen Disparu. Jason Nelson, MK2 opening similar to Supergirl, finished at 130 million. Yeah.
Masters of the Universe finished at, I think, 106. It was pretty bad.
It's not done yet, is it?
Last I checked, it was like they just like recently crossed the 100 million mark, and it was like, oh man, it's just bad. Just bad. But don't worry, they'll make their money. They'll make their money back via streaming.
Hey, I know no one gave a fuck about this in theaters, but it's going to be a huge streaming hit.
But everyone's going to care about it once it goes on streaming.
So stupid. Alucard for $2. It's always our fault, but who's the failures?
Yeah, it is. It's always our fault.
We are responsible for everything.
I'm surprised, like, they didn't use your thumbnails. Usually your thumbnails get mixed in there.
Bro, Gary's the king, man. Gary's the king. Wait,
King Incel?
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah. Somebody wants to slap you, Virgin Ryan.
Like those people, like, honestly, are fucking like legitimately out of control.
Yeah. Imagine if you said that. I mean, they would use that against you forever.
Yeah, imagine if I said I want to bitch slap this little brown bitch. Like, what would you know what I mean? Like, if I said that, if I said, look at this little fucking brown bitch, I want to just slap the fuck out of him because he doesn't like a movie that I like. That would be insane.
Yes.
It would go fucking nuclear.
Yeah.
But you've got this guy.
Look at all these disgusting nerdrotic. Jeremy, this is from a channel called Geeks and Gamers. This guy, Ryan Kimmel, RK Outpost. These three are like mega incels. I just kind of smack them in the face. Smack their single fucking virgin asses in the fucking face. You disgust me. Look at all these.
Because we don't like Supergirl.
He wants to smack you.
And he's really focused on our virgin asses.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And he's wearing a Reebok shirt.
I know it's Pride Month there, buddy. I know it's Pride Month there, but hey, little
People
weird.
ain't been wearing Reebok shirts since Shaquille O'Neal was in the NBA. So clearly you got that from a bargain bin. Oh man, I could go on and on.
Glenn Jones, is there a good Supergirl movie to be made?
Yeah, that was my next question. How would you shoehorn in Supergirl in a series, or just put her in like in a regular movie if you wanted to add her to the universe? Like, would she just be a character?
I think you introduce, like, if you wanted to really desperately to do like a Supergirl story, you introduce her as a side character in like the third Superman movie.
Yeah.
And I think what I think you should do is have, if you're gonna have Superman be a rather young Superman, like he hasn't been around for 20 fucking years or something, but it's like 1 or 2 years into his thing. He is Superman, he's doing his thing, and then she fucking lands there. Like, you do a movie focused on Supergirl coming to Earth. It's a Superman movie, but the thing that you're dealing with is going to be Supergirl coming to Earth.
Yeah.
And maybe that's even something where you can introduce Zod and other surviving Kryptonians and shit, you know? But that's what I would do. I wouldn't do a Supergirl movie because it's not a character that people have really historically been all that interested in on her own.
Right.
Jack Allen for 5. Hot D season 3 premiere this week. You hyped? How did they mess up the show so bad? Thanks, Sarah. It is funny. Like, I've seen a lot of that. Yes, the season 3 premiere of House of the Dragon is coming out on Sunday, despite the fact that the season 3 premiere came out 2 weeks ago, because those 2 episodes clearly were the 9th and 10th episodes of season 2. The planned 9th and 10th episodes of season 2 that got cut because of budget reasons. Yeah, and I think it plays better if it happens as episode 9 and 10 as opposed to waiting 2 years before now.
A lot of people not happy with this season. What I see online, I haven't seen a single episode.
I think that, I'll be honest, I think that has a lot to do with our space. I think overall the reception's been fairly positive. I'm really mixed on it. I think there's some things to really enjoy what they did. And I think there's some really stupid, retarded decisions that they've made. I do think if all you're seeing is bad things, that's a result probably of the space that we're in our algorithms. The general consensus overall is fairly positive. I'm not saying masterpiece or anything, but I'm saying fairly positive and a step up from season 2. That's what the general consensus is.
How many seasons were they planning with this?
I think 4.
4, so 1 more.
Yep. But it was supposed to be 4 10-episode seasons. Then season 2 got shortened to 8, and now 3 and 4 are also going to be 8. So that can change things. You know? That can change things.
I guess we'll see.
Jay, you know what else can change?
Your money.
Yeah, the way we use our money, the way we access our money, the way we save our money, the way we invest our money, the way we control our money. Used to be, back in the day, when Gary was little, before stock market, you know, people just kept all their money in a sack or under their pillow or
in their mattress.
In their mattress, something like that. Well, it's not exactly that way anymore. Things are evolving. Technology has evolved. Crypto's come around. And now Rumble Wallet is the next evolution. How much control do you have over your money? That is a big question that everyone has asked themselves lately, because technology has changed everything, like we've said, and it's changing how money works. Crypto did start as a niche, but it's going mainstream. Faster payments, more control, fewer middlemen. It isn't hype. It's just where things are going. And getting started today is easier than you think with Rumble Wallet. Jay, I know you're a Bitcoin guy. You can buy Bitcoin on Rumble Wallet. But you can also hold dollar-backed stable coins, even own digital gold backed by real gold, all in one place. And the most important thing for a lot of people, like you, like me, like a lot of people in our audience who are worried about maybe because you have the wrong opinion, all of a sudden, you know, you can't bank with this bank anymore. You can't hold an account with this bank anymore because you have wrong think at this very given time in our history. Nobody can touch it, right? No bank can touch it. No company can touch it. Rumble can't even touch it. You are the only one that has control. Setup is simple. It connects with MoonPay, so you can add your debit card, credit card, bank account, and be up and running in minutes. You can even use Rumble Wallet to support your favorite creators like myself, like Jay, like Jeremy, like Gary, directly on Rumble. So take control of your money now. Scan the QR code on top of my head or click the link in the description below. Go to wallet.rumble.com/geeks and get started with Rumble Wallet today. As a reminder, this is a paid advertisement from Rumble Wallet. So shout out to Rumble Wallet. Scan that QR code. It's actually above Jay's head today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's above Jay's head today. But thank you to Rumble Wallet. Speaking of Rumble, Ronan for $1. Jay, Pride Month ad read win.
Pride Month? Well, it's the last day. Sorry. Didn't get it in.
That sucks. Chuck for $1.99. The wart sound is from the Haloites. Halo Elites? The Halo Elites? Wart. Thank you, Chuck. Vlad the Man for $5. Jade taking his date for the first time to a restaurant, be like, hey, babe, I know this great place that also serves gas for cars. You'll really like it.
Hey, man, gas is expensive. So that woman will know I spent a lot of money if I take her to a gas station and bought gas for her car.
Gas is fucking expensive, man. Fuck. Why are you gay? For $1.99. Thank you. Why? Wait, $1.99 for $1. Thank you. Why are you gay? Godzilla's Greaser. That might have been true with DVD Blu-ray sales. Well, look, that is always so. In terms of things blowing up on the secondary market, yes, it's something that happens occasionally. They're outliers that become cult classics after their theatrical run, right? These are exceptions rather than the rule. In general, throughout the course of history, movies that perform well at the box office perform well on movie sales. Movies that perform well at the box office perform well on video on demand. Movies that perform well at the box office perform well on streaming. There are outliers. There are exceptions. But for the most part, that's the rule. And so the idea of counting on a movie that was summarily rejected by the audience, that's going to blow up on streaming is crazy. Now, I think it's actually more likely for something like He-Man than for something like Supergirl, because He-Man, it does seem the people that saw it were pretty positive about it. So maybe if more people gave it a chance at some point, then maybe. But especially for something like Supergirl, this shit never going to happen.
I think you're correct that He-Man is definitely geared toward the Gen X older audience. And a lot of the older audience, they don't go to the movies as much, according to those analytics that we keep seeing. Them going to the movies is a young man's game. We don't want to get up, roll out of bed, put our face on, have to deal with all those youngsters, all those teen riots that are going on in the world right now. We don't want to bother it. We don't want to spend our money on something that's crap. We don't want to deal with all that nonsense, the noise, you know. One day, Ryan, you're going to get to the point where you watch TV with closed captions.
Jay, I already do.
Because you're just like, what the freak are they saying? Because it sounds more mumbly than clear. So you just put the captions on for the sake of.
Yeah, I already do that. I already put the closed captions on because sometimes I don't hear so good.
All right.
Sometimes I don't see so good. Sometimes I don't hear so good. You know?
I hear you.
I'm already there.
Yeah, so maybe He-Man will do better on streaming because the older crowd doesn't want to go out. Just don't want to see it.
But there is somebody still in the entertainment industry who makes things that people want to see, that almost everything he puts out seems to be, at least from an audience perspective, the amount of people that watch, a ratings perspective, seems to be a big hit. Maybe he's not always as popular with the critics, but he's certainly popular with the audience, and that is Taylor Sheridan. And Taylor Sheridan did a podcast. I think he did the Bill Simmons podcast or something like that recently. And he's making some headlines for his comments about Hollywood, for his comments about Marvel, and for his comments about Access Media critics. Taylor Sheridan blasts Access Media critics and Hollywood executives. Fuck them, honestly. And look, Taylor Sheridan, sometimes people fight because they think his stuff is too based. Sometimes people fight because they think his stuff is too woke. I think Taylor Sheridan makes stuff for a really large percentage of the population in general. Not hard one side, not hard the other side. I think most of his stuff, regardless of what his political opinions are, appeal to like a broad range of people. And that's probably the reason why so many of his so many of his shows specifically, now he's made movies in the past, but so many of his shows do so incredibly well ratings wise. And the creator of Yellowstone, Landman, Tulsa King, Lioness, Mayor of Kingstown, 1923 in the Madison, has become one of Paramount's most valuable creative partners. On the Bill Simmons podcast, he made it abundantly clear he has little interest in pleasing critics, chasing awards, or listening to Hollywood executives. Taylor Sheridan said he built his career by rejecting Hollywood's rules, and he was talking kind of about storytelling rules and stuff like that. He argues too many modern productions rely on exposition instead of visual storytelling, using Marvel as an example. As Sheridan put it, Marvel movies are filled with information dumps that you have to follow to get to the action rather than actually moving plot with action. But the one thing that I thought was really interesting was what he said about critics. Sheridan also addressed criticism surrounding Landman, particularly complaints that Academy Award winner Demi Moore spent much of the show's first season in a relatively limited role. According to Sheridan, critics misunderstood what he was trying to accomplish because they judged the season before the story had unfolded. These critics are going to come after me. I'm underutilized and Demi Moore. Can't write for women. All this nonsense. Then I'm going to kill your husband and you're going to have to run the oil company. The critics and me, I don't care what they think, and it annoys the shit out of them that I don't care. I'll be first to tell you there are things I do that rage bait them, and this is one of them. Fuck them, honestly. And you may like all the stuff Taylor Sheridan puts out. You may hate it. You may think that he puts there's a woke storyline here or there's this there. I think for the most part, the reason his stuff is so successful is because he is connecting with a very broad audience that's not highly politicized, but for so many people who are used to seeing just perpetual, like crazy left-wing woke garbage out there all the time. For something that's made to appeal maybe to more middle America in general, regardless of any hard political affiliation, that's one of the reasons these things do so well. And the critics, for the most part, they don't live in a world where they want to see things that appeal to middle America. They want to only see one type of content.
No, and I agree. I love the fact that he's like, where it says doesn't bend to the Hollywood rules. And we are starting to see some of that and why they're successful, such as the YouTubers making films, you know. And I remember, I don't know who it was. One of the movies that came out, they asked, hey, would you ever be interested in like directing a Star Wars movie? And he immediately just said, no, not at all. Like, I can't remember which movie was that from. Backrooms or oh man, I can't remember. Anyway, like
I remember it. I just don't remember who it was that said it.
Yeah, and it's but these are the people that like told Hollywood, you know, to go kick rocks, and we're just gonna make our own film. We're gonna make our film for the fans, and they will come out and support it, and they did. And these low budget YouTube films have done extremely well. And this is it. This guy has some of the most well received TV in a long time. And yeah, telling Hollywood to be like, I'm not going to follow your rules. I'm going to do my own thing and put the best story I can out there. More people need to do that. There was an article that came out like 3 weeks ago about like Hollywood is dying, and it had like a picture of Hollywood and everybody like in the welfare line or something like that. I think
because
Hollywood
there's so many productions leaving Hollywood.
Yeah.
And that has to do with more than just kind of the like the industry specific, like the executives that are in charge, stuff like that. That also has a lot to do with the government of California and how difficult it is to film things there, how difficult it is to get permits, how difficult it is to work with unions in this space. Like all that shit was a huge reason for some of those things as well.
Yeah, so hopefully we're seeing right before our eyes a new era of movie making, and Hollywood's just pretty much dying if it's not dead already.
Well, look at all the things that dominate streaming, and like I think last year's top 10, like Taylor Sheridan shows were like 6 of the top 10 or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he does numbers, and it's because I think he's making things that do appeal to a broad range, and you get some stuff in there that you're not used to hearing. If you're a conservative, you get stuff in storylines and depictions and that you don't normally see in the entertainment industry. That doesn't mean that it's not that there's not any progressive stuff in there. Oftentimes there'll be a character or a viewpoint that they're talking about, or a discussion they're having, or a storyline that does bring something like that in. But to me, it's rather well balanced for the most part in most of his stuff. And it's pretty fucking good consistently, you know? And when you have something that's pretty fucking good, that has a broad appeal, you can be successful. Stop trying just this narrow fucking, we're only going to make it for 25-year-old Gen Z female lesbians in Seattle, San Francisco, and LA. Because then those are the only people that are going to be interested in your dog shit. You know?
they think, and then when people don't show up, they blame others. It's crazy.
They blame men. Salty bum Ryu for 2. Do not redeem. Glosser, calling people virgins when you're in full neckbeard, glasses hunched over your deck, and look like a turbo sped is crazy work. Like the term incels become like rather ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, it's just it's like calling me a racist. It's like doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that for myself because that word does have meaning to me. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Have you guys seen all the Angry Joe AI memes of him screaming at people while trying to complete his Supergirl Funko Pop collection? I've seen a lot of Angry Joe memes. It's the weirdest hill for him to die on because he doesn't like the movie either. He thinks it's shit.
I know.
But I whatever. The Gilkman returns. What's up, Thomas? I saw Supergirl because I wanted to form my own opinion. Millie Alcock was good as Kara, Momoa was good as Lobo, and flashbacks were beautiful. Other than that, the movie was bad, very. Music was bad. Bro, the needle drop is being roasted. The middle cover needle drop. But whatever. Super Mastermind, where are the Supergirl action figures? Ollie's. Borg Porg for 5. Going to test the new Fast and Furious ride at Universal Hollywood.
Yo.
How the car spins like you are actually drifting in speeds faster before the last loop. That'd be cool. Shout out Borg Porg.
Got to meet him in LA. And that ride's coming to Orlando.
That's the one they're building right now, right?
Yeah. Hopefully they get rid of the other one.
Yeah. Oh, no, dude, that has to stay. That's a classic.
Horrible.
Party Bus?
Yeah. Everything in that was made with AI. Every character, Ludacris, all of them. It's all fake. It's crazy.
It looks horrific.
Even The Rock, all of it's all AI generated.
You can
or
tell.
Whatever it generated. I saw the behind the scenes. Even
Godzilla's Greaser for 5. I stopped listening to critics since I saw the reviews for Friday the 13th. There you go. Wild Man, 1 billion birthright votes in favor of Supergirl.
That's pretty good.
There you go. Maybe that's how it'll be successful. Maybe that's how it'll work. But Jay, Beardo and Dan's Bro Island. Can't wait to see you again, Jay.
I've never been to Bro Island, nor do I want to go. But,
Yeah, like of all of the potentially secret islands that anyone could have visited over the last like couple decades, by far the worst and most embarrassing one to be on a list that you visited would be Bro Island. And it's not even close. I can't even think of a one that would come in second. The Skeleton King for 2. Last day of Men's Mental Health Month. Stay sane. I've been holding out. Didn't want to kill myself during Men's Mental Health Month, so I have been holding out.
You did good, man. One more day to go.
Staying strong.
One more day to go.
But Jay, what do you got going on?
Packing. That's about it. Getting ready to leave on a wonderful road trip tomorrow morning. Tuesday night's main event tonight at 6. Right here on this channel. And ripping and sticking with Ryan at 9 o'clock. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be watching him open up them Pokemon cards.
What did you say?
Ripping and how do you call it? What do you say?
Well, ripping and sipping if we get some super chats to drink.
Yeah, there you go. Ripping and sipping. There you go.
You said ripping and sticking.
Sticking them cards right in the face of the camera.
Okay. Fair enough.
I feel like I want to buy a pack now. That's so crazy how addictive that looks, man. Now I'm like, I just want to buy a pack. I won't even know what they mean. I'll have to send you a picture. I'm like, is this good? I sent you a pack one time. Remember, I sent you. I was like in some weird store, and I was like, look at these old baseball cards. You didn't say anything, so I was like, all right, I guess
it was shitty. It was shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like you said, that's cool. I would have been like, all right, let me pick them up for you.
It was like a set of 1991 fucking Fleer like baseball cards.
I don't know. That's why I was like, man, I found treasure. No, nothing.
Nope. You found trash. Beardo and Dan's Bro Island. Now you can hear our first jingle on X.
Wonderful.
There you go. There you go. But yes, ripping packs tonight. My channel, RK Outpost, live at 9 p.m. Usually on Thursday. We're doing it Tuesday because me and Jay are going on a road trip. And we will not be here tomorrow. In fact, we will not be here Thursday. And we will not be here Friday. So say goodbye to Gay Month. We get a couple days.
That's right.
That's it for us, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Locals, Rumble, YouTube, wherever you may be watching. And we will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.